Hi friends, welcome back. Welcome to my matcha chat. As you could tell by the title, this video is a bit different from what I usually post, but I thought it'd be a good topic to talk about. These are a few of the healthy habits that I'm going to start in my 20s so I can better adjust myself going into my 30s and 40s, because I feel like if you start when you're younger and you start creating those habits, you're more likely to take them on into your adulthood. That's why I figured I would do this, just to share a little bit of my wisdom with you guys. But grab your matcha, grab your coffee, grab your water, hydrate yourself, and let's talk. This first habit that I'm going to talk about is something that I've been doing every single day since I moved to Wisconsin. So going on 2 years now, I make my bed every single morning. It is something that I just kind of caught on to. And also whenever I started making my bed every single morning, I realized that I was more productive during the day. I was less likely to get back into bed. I felt like I had to be doing something or being productive because my bed was made. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but it's just helped me a lot, especially if you're kind of losing motivation to be, doing things during the day, whether it's working, since majority of us are working from home now. It's just a really healthy habit to start implementing now. You have to learn how to cook. That is number one. You cannot rely on someone else to be cooking for you. And I'm not talking about like, oh yeah, I know how to boil water and make mac and cheese and make a sandwich and that kind of stuff. No, I'm talking about, you need to know how to cook a variety of foods such as fish, shrimp, chicken. If you like steak, eat steak. Like, you have to know how to cook these things for yourself, okay? Taking those healthier food options as well to help you in the long run. I've always loved to cook. I've always watched my dad growing up cooking, so I've always knew how to cook, so this is something that I do every single day and I enjoy doing it. I know for the people who hate cooking, this is going to be very difficult for you guys, but learning how to cook is the foundation of your life, basically. You're gonna do it every single day for the rest of your life. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. You have to know how to create food in order to live. It's just common sense at this point. Just even the basics, just like chicken, just making sure you know how to cook chicken or how to use the oven or any of that kind of stuff, because I know in college you have the dining hall, you have all these restaurants around campus, you have restaurants in campus, so it's really easy not cooking for yourself, but you're in the real world now. No one's going to be cooking for you, and you don't want to spend money every single day going out to dinner. That just doesn't make sense. So learn how to cook, people. I believe in you. The next healthy habit to start in your 20s is cleaning your place every single week. This is something I've been struggling with, and I'm just not a cleaner. I don't like cleaning. I've always been that way since I was a teenager, like my mom would always be like, clean your room, and I hated doing it. I knew where everything was in my mess, but I realized that's not something I want to take with me when I grow up and have kids of my own and have a messy place, because that's not cute at that age. Sydney's been really good about this. Every single Sunday she takes time to clean the place, and it's so nice coming home to a fresh, clean place, because it sets the week up in a good way. Every single day I've been trying to pick things off my floor that I've worn the night before, or trying to do laundry to get ahead of it, putting away my laundry, the little things to help for when you start cleaning your whole place, to make a less of a mess. Highly recommend doing that, because you're really setting yourself up for success. This is going to go into the next healthy habit, but I've been feeling pretty lost, and I felt like all I did was my 9-to-5 corporate job, and I didn't really have an escape to really express who I am, what I like to do. I felt very trapped. And I feel like a lot of people go through this where they just don't really have fun anymore. You know, like you live for the weekends, and I don't want to keep on living for the weekends. I want to start doing things that make me happy every day. So picking up a skill or a hobby that you love to do so you have your escape from work. My hobbies are cooking, reading, YouTube. I have a lot of different hobbies that I stopped for a little while because I felt like I didn't have time to do it, or I just wasn't passionate about it anymore, or I kind of felt burnt out. So you pick up a new hobby. And I definitely think that having a creative outlet from your day-to-day helps me mentally to feel more motivated to get things done, or more creative, or just happier to be doing something besides work. So it's just trying to find a hobby to create in your 20s where you can maybe make it into a career. I think that is something to start picking up. Another healthy habit to form in your 20s is to form a routine with the gym. I know. It's not for everyone, totally understand that. It really wasn't for me for a little while. And I just started going back to the gym regularly and creating that routine for myself. And guys, I have not felt better about myself in a very long time. Last year, I didn't feel great. Let's just say that. I didn't feel great about myself. And every single time I looked in the mirror, I was like, what am I doing wrong, you know? And then I come to realize, like, I really wasn't going to the gym ever. Like, I maybe went, a few times a month, if that, and I never created a routine with it. So every single time I would go away on vacation or seeing a friend or something like that, I would come back and not go back. Like you broke that habit of going to the gym. So that is something that I have created for myself in the past few months, and I feel stronger. I feel better about myself. It also helps with stress as well. So if you have a stressful job, this is a great way to take out some of that stress, to relieve that stress that you have that you're carrying on your shoulders. So starting a healthy habit with the gym is great. The next habit goes hand in hand with going to the gym, but drink your water, okay? Drink your water. You will be healthier if you drink water. I know a few friends that they don't drink any water at all. They're like, oh, I drink coffee, or, I Diet Coke, regular Coke, like it's, you name it, matcha. 60% of your body is water. That's more than half of your body is water. I had to look this up, so I did not know this on the top of my head. See? Right there. Drink your water. I know I talked about this before in a few different vlogs, but I stopped going on social media in the mornings. Well, I have those days where I still go on, but like today I didn't go on social media at all in the mornings. I got up, went to the gym, came back, drank my matcha, and I feel more productive, and that's why I'm filming this YouTube video. So getting yourself out of bed and off social media, because you form this habit of as soon as you wake up, you scroll. What do you do before you go to bed? You scroll on your phone, and then you put away your phone. You wake up, you open up your phone. How many minutes or hours are you spending on your phone daily? I think that will tell you if you have an addiction with your phone. And in this age, it's very common to have addictions to your phone without even realizing it, because it's kind of a way of life now. If you take a minute and look around, sit at a restaurant, either by yourself or with a friend, don't touch your phones, and look around to see how many people are on their phones while they're having a meal with someone else. What is so important on your phone where you have to take time out of a conversation or out with being with your friends to scroll on TikTok, Instagram, Twitter? What is so important? I don't think there really is anything. The only thing social media has ever done for me is, keeping up with news, but also it created this really unhealthy mindset for myself where I kept on comparing myself to other people and other people's lives, being like, oh, if only I had more money, I'd be able to be like this person, or if only I was like this, I would have that. And I started spiraling, and I felt like less of a person because I was comparing myself to someone else. You have no idea what's going on behind that screen. You don't know these people. You don't know what's going on in their lives besides what they're showing you. So how much is that real? I feel like that was kind of deep. I'm glad we were on this personal level with each other. Let's move on to the next habit. I've heard this quote before, and it's stuck with me ever since, but it is, you are who you surround yourself with. If your friends are people who gossip or who aren't the best people, you start to become like them. The more you spend time with people who aren't great for you, the more likely you are to become just like them. So if your friends gossip all the time about other friends in your group, what are they doing behind your back? Are they doing the same thing? You kind of have to reevaluate friendships that you have and kind of think to yourself, do I want to be like this? Do I want to walk in a room where everyone just stops talking because they were talking bad about me because we did this to someone else? The last one, I swear it's going to be the last one because I feel like this is a lot of information to throw out at you guys, but budget. That's it, budget. I have started budgeting since I got out of, actually I started budgeting whenever I was in college. I would only allow myself a certain amount of money per month, and then the rest I would save. So I've created that habit, but I know a lot of people who don't know how to budget, don't know where to start. I do recommend getting a financial advisor, but I do know that they're a bit more pricey to do, but it's helped me a lot. I do have a financial advisor that created a budget with me. And how the system is set up is all my money goes to one account, and then whatever I budgeted for that month comes to my account that I see every single day, where I can make those transactions and use that money. But what I've noticed is if I'm not seeing that big lump sum of money, I'm not going to spend it. And I'm going to live on that budget, you know? So I do recommend sitting down with either friend, family member, someone in finance, or anyone that can help you, and lay out everything that you spend money on for the whole entire month. Like, how much do you spend on coffee each week? How much do you go out, or how much do you spend on alcohol, groceries, entertainment, movies, everything you've ever spent money on or you continue to spend money on each week. Make sure you write it down and make sure you create that budget for yourself. It's only going to help you in the long run to have that cushion of money, because you never know what's going to happen that next day, or even, you know, in a few hours, or you just don't know what's going to happen. So you want to make sure you are covered for it. So yeah, make sure you budget. I know this was a lot of information to throw at you guys and a lot of habits to create, and you don't have to. You really don't. You can literally do whatever you want. These are just things that have helped me and is going to continue to help me, and I know it's going to help me in the long run. And if you are like, no, I'm not going to do any of that kind of stuff, no, it's not going to benefit me, try one of these habits. You know, see if making your bed changes your whole entire day. Try it for a week or a month or however long, and soon enough you're going to create that habit. I hope you guys enjoyed the start of the show. Let me just give you a quick life update as well, because why not? I am chopping my hair, and you guys know how long it is. Let me just quickly give you the view. This is how long it is. I'm chopping it. I'm thinking about maybe going up to here with it. What do you guys think? I was going to dye it blonder, but that shit's expensive. Way too expensive. Couldn't afford it. I usually go back to North Carolina to go to this barber, and she does a really good job with my highlights and cutting my hair, and it's so cheap. But ever since I moved to the city, it's the minimum for highlights is like $190. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you take a few things away with you. If you do try any of these habits out and it's helped you, make sure you let me know. I really would love to know. It really makes me happy whenever my friends text me and say like, oh, I've done this, or I watched your vlog and I totally relate to this. So it's great to know that I'm not just posting these videos just for myself. So yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I do post videos every Sunday, and I will see you guys next week.